Today's the day. We're going to be getting this porch roof done, I hope. So, previously, we built a new porch. Most of you guys already saw this. Put in piers, built the deck, put the decking on it. Now, for the difficult part. Unfortunately, this does get difficult because this isn't just, oh, put the roof on. I'm going to have to take that roof off to put the porch roof on. I know, it's crazy. Let me talk about it. This roof comes down, you can see it overhangs. Now, the original porch roof was hooked to the fascia board and extended out from there. Well, that puts it too low for me. I don't like it. I don't like how the roof comes down and then goes out. So what I want to do is give the roof a more secure structure and make it look better by putting it right on the wall, right on the top plate of the wall. There's a screw in this. I'm just going to throw this down. Alright, we got the roof good enough for now, and now I'm going to work on taking off, well, this sheet. Let me see where it ends, right here. I'm going to take off this sheet of OSB because you see right here, it doesn't look bad, but that's water damage, and that is a rotted spot. It looks worse from underneath. It's soft, it's not going to hold screws. Also, we have water damage, let me see, we have water damage down here along the edge, and we got a spot over here. There's just a lot of water damage. Here, this corner is all rotted. So it's easier to just spend the 30 bucks and put a new sheet on here, and that will also give us an easier access to installing our new rafters. So I'm going to try to pull this off. And also, look at this. Can you see how sagging the overhang is? We got to fix that. I don't know, it's hard to see on camera, but it just drops. So hopefully fixing that overhang.
Oh, there's one right here. Wanna get down now? Is that the way you do it?
Check out the new skylight. Isn't that crazy? Coming into our bedroom and seeing the roof completely open and the outside view. And now you guys can kind of see what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be actually setting our new rafters up on the wall next to those coming out. All right, we're making big progress already today. We're trying to really wrap this up because we have our roof open. It's always, without fail, when we open our roof, rain comes. So we're just trying to work. Now, I'm getting hungry. It's almost lunchtime. So let's make a sandwich.
A salad?
Yeah. First, we need 2 slices of pine. With some fresh OSB in the middle. There we go.
No condiments?
No. Some people like glue on their sandwich, but this is fine. So as you guys can see, we're making a header. We're sandwiching a piece of 1/2-inch OSB in between these two 2x6s, and this is going to make up the beam that's going to support our roof. So this is the beam above our posts that the rafter is set on. Our original beam was made of 2x4s. We're beefing it up. This whole porch is going to be, it's going to be strong. I think since we got those ring shank nails, I'm going to go ahead and just nail it together. I got to cut the posts, and I hope I have them at the right length. Let's do it. long ones in just for fun.
No, underneath. You're not lifting.
You got it?
Yeah.
We gotta bring it my way.
Okay, lift.
Don't go near this porch, okay? So I got most of my rafters cut out, and as you guys can see, my bird mouth cut, which is where it sits on the beam, is tiny. Look at that little tiny thing. Barely a cut at all, but it has to be there because our roof is going to be very low pitched, like super low. We're going for a 1 in 12 pitch roof. I'm not like a framing pro, so figuring out roof trusses is out of my league. But what I did to help me out was I made a guide. A little hard to see because, well, it's printed in black and white, but basically, I went online. There's a website, which I'll link below, and it is a rafter layout calculator, and basically you can put in all your information. I knew how long it was from the house to where I wanted my porch beam, and I knew how thick my lumber was, and I knew what the pitch was going to be. I wanted a 1 in 12 pitch. So you put in all those numbers, and it calculates it, and it actually draws out the rafter, and it draws out the dimensions, the bird mouth, which is the seat cut where it notches out. It shows exactly where everything is. This makes my life so much easier. So I thought I'd share that with you guys in case you have to lay out a roof. You can print out templates and everything to cut out your rafters. So if I did it right and I put in the right numbers, these should fit perfectly. If not, I'll be buying 10 new boards. But you could even put in how long you want your rafter tails. So this is how far it's gonna be sticking out. I have 18.5-inch rafter tails because after I put my 1.5-inch fascia board on, it's going to be a 20-inch overhang. That's what I want on the house. So this one's tricky because the roof's in the way. I'll put it up here though. It should go smooth, but I just, if I need you, you know. It looks like I'm gonna get it. Perfect. Perfect?
I didn't know you wanted this time.
I know, isn't it cool? You want it to be sweeter?
Well, I've been out here again working on the roof, getting a little more done, and I wanted to give you guys a quick update. Right now I'm working on the fascia board, or fascia board, I don't know how to say it. So you can see I just got to fill in that little end piece right there. I'm going to do that now, and then we'll look at the other end and I'll show you how I did that overhang. So as you can see, right now it's ending in the middle of the run. That's fine with me. I'd rather end here than try to piece two together on a joist. The first thing I'm going to do is get some blocking back here. So that's looking a lot better, and that kind of splice is easier than splicing on a stud. I always hate nailing two boards onto one joist. Perfect. It's dark because we have a tarp on the roof right now to keep the weather out of the house. But you guys can see it right here, how I did these cantilevered boards over, because what I wanted to do was keep this overhang in line with the house, so it's all one roof line. So it had to stick out quite far. I wanted it to be strong and not sag, so I went ahead and notched the joists so that I could put this 2x4 in here as a solid support that reaches out to my soffits to give that board a nice strong support. I also pocket holed it into this one. I'm going to add more support there later. This isn't done yet. Now typically when you do a cantilever type support like this, you would only go through this one attached to this one. I went double just because I wanted to. I just thought it would be extra support, but I'm also going to be adding in wood like this up and down. So we're going to have a board here, flat up and down to give this even more strength. So it's not just relying on the flat 2x4s, but it's also relying on another support under there. Now, I just haven't gotten there yet. I'm working on it. Slowly by slowly, we're getting it together, but the roof is really taking shape, looking awesome. Another job I got to do is cut off all those tails sticking down. So these original joists up here, you can see they hang lower than the new ceiling. They're going to be cut flush with the ceiling. Now we're going to be moving on to this section. This is the hardest part of the whole job. We have the old roof coming down, we have the new roof coming over, and we got to basically figure out how it's all going to intersect. I said thank you. I'm going to pull these boards out of the way because they're really loose.
Yeah, I see it.
Put them back on. kind of hard to remove tongue and groove from the bottom. Might have to just replace them. I'm going to cut this tail off. We're going to get this sheathed, and then I'm going to come down to it. I think that's the best way to handle it. Boy, this blade is dull. Let me see if that's enough to get this under. Actually, that should work. Looking at it. Oh, there's a nail right here.
Hi. Could you help me brush my hair? I can't get the knots all out. Did you try bringing it forward? Yeah. It just seems no matter how much I push, there's still knots in it. That's weird. It's getting better now. All right, let me get the saw. Perfect. All right, the sheathing on the porch is complete.
Perfect. Looks good. So we're going to go ahead and get our tarp back down, and we'll call it a day for now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take an arm break because I'm tired of holding the saw up. But you can see what I'm doing. Cutting all the old rafter tails flush with the new porch roof. From this side you can really see. Looks a lot better now. Got 3 more to go. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up now. We made huge progress in this video. I can't believe the roof is framed up and almost done. Now we still have to add strapping. I will be strapping the joists to the beam, to the house. There's also going to be some more strapping for the posts to the porch. You're going to see it in the next video. Hopefully I have all the strapping done for you guys. I don't think I'm going to show it on camera. I'll save you guys the pain of watching me nail in all those nails because it's so slow and tedious. So I'll just try to get it done when I get it done. Right now the roof is covered with a tarp. We're starting to sprinkle today, so we're not going to get any work done on the roof. We're just going to keep it covered and protected. And then when we have some more nice weather, we're going to carry on patching up and fixing everything and hopefully getting it more permanently covered. Now, one more thing I got to say, because I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea, is that we're not done, clearly.
Yeah.
So don't think that this is how the porch is going to stay. This is the skeleton. Keep that in mind. Because I know that some people might see it and say, wow, Doug, I thought it was going to look better.
Yeah.
It's
you gotta
not,
build the bones first and then trim it out.
We're actually going to have a covered ceiling. You won't see the OSB. You won't see the framing.
Yep.
We're going to be casing out our posts. You're not going to see those posts. I don't want you to think I chose the ugliest materials possible to build our porch. Yeah. It's not going to be like the old one. So this is literally the bones. It'll all be covered with the skin. It's going to look beautiful.
There'll be railings and it'll look really nice.
If we do it right. So, that's all. We made progress. We appreciate you guys coming along and joining us. So thanks for watching. And until next time, take care.
Bye.